Так, ну чё ж, всем привет. Это у нас Red Dead Redemption 2 на ПК. Кто-то уже валяется там. Чё за херня? А, спит. Я думал, напился, валяется. Так, что нам надо взять? Давайте наберем. Что берется?
Morning, Arthur.
Добрый, добрый. Что, зря я прокачивал медицинскую повозку, что ли? Так, что еще можем взять? Все? Тихо, тихо, что-то было. О, бутылочка бурбона. Ну, теперь все. Вроде все. Так, давайте сходим за потрошками. Еще. Что еще нам нужно взять? Ага. Так. Да блин, ну как так-то? Стрелы. А для дробаша? Заметка. Нет, нам не надо заметки, нам нужны патроны. Пистолет, пистолет. А, вот, был же. Бери. Отлично. А, блин, как же неудобно сделано. Почему из списка не выбрать? Или я что-то не знаю. Ну вот, нажал же. Патроны карабин. Нет. А с этой стороны... Ладно, хрен с ним. Тихо, стоп, что-то есть. Зажигательная смесь. Отлично. Так, у нас задача какая? Вон дач. Что-то нам хочет предложить. Привет. Новый юг.
How you
Ну что
doing,
там?
old friend? It's funny, us ending up down here. My daddy died in a field in Pennsylvania, fighting this lot. I ever tell you that?
Many times.
I see I'm boring you, Arthur.
Worrying me. We lost men back there.
We have lofty goals, Arthur. We're trying to reform society to a kinder, truer, better way. Now, of course, there's gonna be casualties.
We're thieves. In a world that don't want us no more.
We are dreamers in an ever duller world of facts. Now, I'll give you that, but come on.
Так, что-то он
We
опять
got
задумал.
faith. It's nice out. Old Hosea says that there's a creek around here. I reckon it's full of fish.
Предлагает нам на рыбалку. По ходу дела.
Hey, old girl, come on down here. Why don't you show us this creek you've been pissing in?
Hey, you don't look too rosy, old friend. I thought this warmer weather would...
My days are looking good, long.
Always dream crushing and bubble bursting, you.
Come on, Hosea. Let's go fishing.
All right, gentlemen, let me show you how it's done.
Сейчас научит нас нормально рыбачить. Пойдем.
Behind you.
Okay, go.
Why don't we just fish here? There's a whole lake of them.
Because I need to get out for a bit. Me and the old guard. Before any of them back there. Oh, there was us.
Так, а лошадку можно почистить заодно? Давайте
Curious
почистим.
couple and
Надо-
their unruly son.
It feels good here. You did well finding that spot, Arthur.
More Charles than me.
It's like I can breathe again, thick and soupy as this air is. Might even do your whistling pipes some good, Hosea.
I was once in this country with Bessie. Ah, feels like a lifetime ago.
It was a lifetime ago. But what a life we have lived, how well we have fought, especially both of you.
I hope so.
But now, when things are desperate, we have to stick with the plan. Make enough money, then find somewhere where nobody will find us. Where we don't have to hide.
Like where?
I got some ideas hatching, but I need you with me, not against me. Both of you.
Of course.
Still, we do need money. So keep a low profile, especially in the local town. After Valentine, I want everyone on best behavior here. No trouble. But start turning over the soil and the rocks. See what turns up.
Dutch?
Ладно, в Роусе не будем спрятки чинить, но мы-то можем откупиться, если что, в любое время. А вот они нет. Или мы откупаем сразу всех.
Nothing would give me greater pleasure, but
No buts. Not today. We fish and we enjoy the day. Looks like law up ahead. Play it cool.
Whoa!
Hold.
Hello, gentlemen.
Well, look what the cat drug in.
I see.
Well, look who it is. Quiet back there.
Let's see if we can't sort this out. How are you, boys?
Fine.
This is quite some country you have here.
We like it well enough.
Hoagie McIntosh, at your service.
Lee Gray. This is my deputy Archibald McGregor.
It's good to meet you.
You a Scot?
Partly. The best part.
Of course.
Now, tell me, sir, what did the silly, fancy fop back there do? Nothing too terrible, I trust.
He was accused of running a gold mining investment scam.
Oh, no. I'm sure he wasn't. He is a magician. I know him. He's a fool, but he is not a bad fellow. Now, can we just...
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Shit! The Anderson boys! I can't have more scandal!
Well, allow us to help, my friend. Arthur,
Chase wanted man.
and take Archibald with you.
Just what I signed up for. Come on, big guy.
Perhaps we can discuss the foolish magician.
Let's go after
Сами же
that train.
отвлекались, сами же их
And
себе
do not
загоняем.
shoot them, you hear me? Come on, hurry!
All right.
Come on, we're losing them.
Will you relax? We're not losing them.
Faster, come on. What's your name, sir?
Arthur Callahan.
Faster, Mr. Callahan, please. My neck is on the line here.
Давай, лошадка,
I
что
get
ты
it, I'm
тормозишь?
doing my best. So what are these fellas wanted for?
Well, the Anderson boys? Robbery, murder, kidnapping. They're the lowest of the low.
Looks like the son of a bitch is gonna make it. You sure I can't just shoot him?
No, did I not say that?
You've said plenty.
You all are a goddamn joke! Come back!
Idiot. Now get after the others, come on. The train is slowing down to go through the station. Now's our chance. See if you can get alongside the train.
Давай рядом с поездом скачем.
You
Ну,
need to
уходит.
get alongside it. Get alongside that flat carriage. You think you can jump on there?
Me? Why me?
Because you ride like my grandmother.
You are something else.
Watch out!
Опа!
Cop bastard! I didn't do nothing!
Ох, ты тварь!
Arrest me now! Let go!
Так, стоп.
Stay on them.
Надо их половить
Where
всех.
you gonna run to?
Так не годится, да? Сейчас мы вперед поймаем.
Come on, shitbag! Bastard!
Damn bastard!
А ну отвали от
Get
меня.
the hell away from me!
Gonna be dead.
Who's talking now? Huh?
Один выпал.
Running ain't gonna help.
Come on. You stop them, I'll stop the train.
Побил этого.
I'm coming for you next.
I'm gonna ride ahead and stop the train.
Guess it's just us then, lawman. Come here.
We need to bother.
Let me go.
Can't do that.
Ну давай.
Come on.
Make this
Come on.
Are you sure?
Давай.
Need some gin? Come on.
Ты сука.
Out here if you need me.
Бей его.
Try at least. Captain as it might be, do not kill
Тихо, тихо,
him.
тихо, давай.
Wasting my time.
Ну вот и все.
Hello? Is everything
Шапку
all
нашу
right
сбил
there?
опять, гад.
Well, I don't think he's dead. I think I won the fight.
Так, нам как бы выйти бы из морозилки, ребят.
Just about.
Поднимите бандита. А.
Bring him out here.
Deputy,
Sounded like quite a commotion. Is that him?
I sincerely hope so.
Old Anders Anderson.
So what now?
Take him in, come on. A fine job, well done. And a pat on the back
Стараемся.
for me for stopping the train. Load Anders onto the back of your horse there, and we'll take him to Sheriff Gray. There you go. You are a natural. All right, let's take him in. Follow me.
What about the others?
Oh, we'll round them up. Anders back there is the brains of the operation, and that's really saying something.
You're the boss.
That was mighty impressive, sir. I have to admit. I'd hazard a guess you've served the law yourself at some point.
Well, I wouldn't exactly say that.
Are you familiar with the area here?
No, not really.
On your right here, these tobacco fields? This is part of Caliga Hall, big estate belonging to the Gray family.
Looks bone dry.
Yes, we are in dire need of some rain round here, let me tell you. The Grays have lived in Caliga Hall for generations. Fine people. My family's been working for them for years. Sheriff Gray's the one I know best, of course, but they own half the businesses in town.
Which town?
Rhodes, sir. You don't know it? Where we're headed right now. Ain't what it was before the war, but it has its charms. I'm sure you already know of the Braithwaites.
Like I said, just got down here.
Another big family in these parts. They have an estate west of here. Awful people, truly awful. They've been fighting with the Grays for as long as I can remember.
Sounds like quite the place you got here.
Отлично.
Easy.
Это по карте, это где? А, ну мы тут и были в Роудсе. У нас база вот здесь, а Роудс вот тут. Правильно ведь, да? Сейчас не показывается. Но дело ясно.
Here we are. Welcome to Rhodes. Up there on your left is the Rhodes Parlor House.
О, в публичный дом надо сходить
reputable
обязательно.
saloon owned by the Gray family. We also have a general store, gunsmith, post office, train station, of course.
What more do you need?
Oh, good, they're back. And that's your friend, right?
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna stop just ahead on the right, outside the sheriff's office. Can you grab Anders off your horse and carry him in for me?
Сейчас притащим.
can show Sheriff Gray.
Hey, fellas. Slow me down.
Mr. Gray! We got him. Very good.
I told you Arthur would deliver. Man has a passion for justice.
That's wonderful.
So, about my friend here?
Your idiot friend is free to go. But no more trouble from you, partner.
I promise you, this was all just a big misunderstanding. However, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart.
I'll pretend to appreciate that. Mr. McIntosh, it has been a real pleasure. The mostly good citizens of Rhodes, we welcome you.
Well, we're just honored to be here.
And make your friend behave. We got enough trouble from some of the residents, old-timers who've gone, sadly, to seed and lost their dignity.
How terrible. Come along now. I will keep this fellow on the straight and narrow.
Come back and see us sometime soon. Excuse me, gentlemen. Bo, these better be ugly rumors. Is it true you were seen talking to that wretched Penelope Braithwaite?
I can't thank you enough.
Where have you been?
Around,
And where you staying?
I'm renting a caravan on the edge of town behind the church. It's horrible, but no one comes looking. The whole town is trapped in this interminable feud between the two families. His lot, Gray's, and Braithwaite's.
Interesting.
Two old plantation houses and falling out of rebel gold, marrying cousins or not marrying.
Arthur, Jose, you start poking around. See what you can find out about that.
I have missed you, boys. I've heard about bounty.
Well, there's been a price on my head for 13 years. It'll take 'em months to find us down here, and it seems like we can have a little sport.
Well, they're good bounties.
Where you hear this?
Some fellas I met at a camp near the state line said there was talk of it in bars in the north and west for 500 miles. There was talk of super agents of some sort.
Super agents. I'd love to meet one. It's just talk.
I'm sure it is, but I couldn't not tell you.
Stay out of trouble.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Вытащили старого друга. Как бы нам это боком не вышло потом.
So these two plantation families. Arthur, you start sniffing around the Gray's place, see what the story is there.
Yeah, I passed by it earlier with our friend, Archibald.
Good. Hosea, you see what you can find out about these Braithwaites.
All right. Thank you, Arthur.
Quite
Да,
a fishing
пожалуйста.
trip.
There's still time. I'm up for it.
How about you, Arthur? Or have you had enough of the chase for one day?
Чего? Пойдем на рыбалку-то.
Sure, why not?
Я так и не порыбачил, а то.
Hosea, why don't you lead us to that spot you were talking about? I kind of like this place.
Okay. Let's see if we can avoid any more excitement.
Ну и чё? Ну, лошадки скачут. Наша самая мелкая.
All right, gentlemen. Follow me.
Так, погоди, ребят, дайте мне продать этому чуваку все, что у меня есть.
What can I do for you?
Погодите, погодите.
Mount up, let's go.
Сейчас мы все ему сплавим. Так, это сплавим. Отлично. Все, бабла немного подкинули себе.
Whoa! Easy.
Yeah.
So how far is this creek?
It's a bit of a ride still. And it's not a creek. It's the same lake we camped on, just a different part. It'll be worth it. I saw some big drum and sturgeon there. Should be rock bass, bluegills, perch, pickerel too. It's a good spot.
We'll see if you're as good at catching fish as you are at catching criminals, Arthur.
Trelawney owes me for that.
Trelawney owes everyone for something, but his information is good.
Plus, we are now ingratiated with the local law. I'd say it was a worthwhile diversion all around.
Howdy, partner.
Where is this spot, Hosea? Timbuktu?
Not too much farther. Anyway, you two never told me properly about that business with Cornwall in Valentine. What happened there? Apart from scaring the living daylights out of Mr. Strauss.
That was about the only upside. John and I didn't even have time to get paid for the sheep we rustled.
It is safe to say Mr. Cornwall isn't a man to let bygones be bygones.
Ambushed us in the saloon. He came with a lot of guards and what seemed like just about every lawman in the county.
We've had closer shaves, but not that many.
And if Cornwall found us, the Pinkertons couldn't have been far behind.
They found me when I was fishing with Jack, remember?
Listen, it was good we moved when we did, but that mess is behind us now.
Yes. Jack told me you were a good teacher when you took him fishing. I said he must have you confused with someone else.
Very funny.
Да уж, очень смешно. Ой,
So, you're going back to see that Sheriff Gregg?
Yeah, I don't see why not. They don't know who we are down here.
He didn't seem the sharpest attacks. Neither did that deputy.
If he thinks we can be useful to him, he can certainly be useful to us.
This is the spot. Down to the left there.
не успели мы с Дачем договорить, ну ладно.
Easy.
Мне не хочется с ним разговаривать.
Passing you. Go on.
Это ручей
I saw some
называется?
boats around last time. Be good to get to deeper water.
А, ты на лодке хотите? Да вы ладно, что, тут на лодке можно плавать.
Yes, over there on the shore.
С лодки можно упасть в воду и утонуть, скорее всего. Можно нас плавать плохо, сила кончается и все, труп.
I'm sure nobody would mind if we borrowed one of these. Come on.
Да уж. Как ее столкнуть-то в воду? Вот вроде никого.
All right. This looks like a fine vessel.
Okay. Come on, Arthur. Let's get her in the water.
I got a good feeling about fishing here. There's supposed to be some incredible sturgeon.
Oh, okay, here we go. Let me row. You boys are too old for real labor no more.
You're too dumb for anything else.
You're still too quick for me, old man.
I enjoy picking on children. Now take us to the deeper water and pray for good luck and stupid fish.
Так, на что гребсти?
What about stupid
А,
luck?
просто
and
направляешь.
good fish?
That'll do too. Head towards the middle of the lake.
Фига у нас он какой сильный. Так, предлагаю что-нибудь сожрать, потому что у нас... Так, а что у нас есть такое полезное? Мясо птицы. Давайте съедим, у нас их 3.
All right. Good luck, gentlemen.
Так. Ой, я нажал же так.
Come on, Arthur. Don't be nervous.
Эй, тап, что не работаешь?
Where's your rod, Arthur?
Should really come here at dawn
Oh.
or dusk. That's when you catch the best fish. We should use a lake lure. That'll
Отлично.
give us a much better chance of hooking something big like a sturgeon.
What's wrong
Вон
with good
кто-то
old
плавает.
worm?
Так, на это не ловится. А, среднего большого. Нам приманку дали какую-то,
Oh,
прикиньте.
worms are good for tiddlers like bluegill and rock bass, but you'd have to be real lucky to catch a sturgeon with one.
Lures it is, then. You heard the expert, Arthur. Let's bait up.
Keep the lure moving slowly on the water so it looks like a little fish just asking to be eaten.
Что значит перезакинуть снасть? Я что, близко кинул? Это типа спиннинг.
They're nibbling. There, hooked them.
Arthur, you have to catch one at least.
Got a nibble there, Arthur. Fish on the line, Arthur.
Вываживайте рыбу. Ясно, пока рыба вырывается, нельзя дрыгать. Так. Тихо, рыбка. Почечка краснеет там.
Something's nibbling. There we go. Ah, I should have had that one.
Кто у нас?
Look at this beauty.
There you go.
Well done, Arthur.
They can grow a lot bigger than that.
Большеротый окунь.
Told me he
На
once saw a
килограмм 900.
monster lake sturgeon near the mouth of the river,
Конечно,
just southwest
оставим.
of Saint Denis. 50-pounder, he reckoned.
I would like to see that.
Hey, Hosea, you remember that time we sent Arthur out fishing? He came back with 3 beautiful bass.
Not this again.
I don't think I do.
Oh, yeah, you do. He was maybe 20, 21, walked in all full of himself. We had a big feast, toasted him all night.
This was 15 years ago.
Oh, I remember now.
Then, the next week, Arthur and I are at the market, and Fishmonger calls out, "So how did you enjoy those bass?"
Look, you can fish,
Тихо.
or you can go drinking all day, rob someone, and buy some fish.
You hooked him? That feels like a bite. Got one. Damn it, I lost him. I used to go fishing with this feller back in the day. Wesley, his name was. Real miserable bastard, but he loved to fish. We go out all the time. But one day, we were river
Как здоровый там у нас.
when we see a funeral procession going over the bridge, and out of the blue, Wesley stands up, takes off his hat, bows his head. Then he sits down, picks his rod back up, and carries on. Doesn't say a
Иди
word.
сюда.
So I'm a little surprised and say, "Wesley, that was nice of you."
О,
He replies, "Well, felt I had to. After all, I was married to her for 30
кило
years."
800, конечно, оставить.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, dear God. I'm about to swim to shore.
Давай еще одного окунька.
Remember those big salmon I caught in Montana last year? We had a banquet planned that night until Copper went and scoffed the lot.
You never had control of that dog.
He had some spirit, though. Never lost the puppy in him, right to the end.
You know, I remember us saying how Blackwater was the furthest east we'd ever been. As a group, I mean.
Feels like the more we try to head west, the further east we end up.
We had all those safe spots picked out to lie low in New Austin after the ferry job.
I liked it there. Still open and wild
Тихо,
the way
тихо,
it should
тихо,
be.
рыбка, тихо.
Somehow the desert makes you feel closer to the sky.
No point us trying to get back that way anytime soon. Pinkertons had patrols out all over tall trees and Great Plains. We saw when we went back for Sean.
Well, look at us now, huh? It
Резвая.
could be worse. Plans change. That's just how life goes.
Now reel him in, Arthur.
Did I ever tell you my mother's buried in Blackwater?
Really? She is?
Apparently so. I only found out from an
О,
uncle of mine
какая-то новая.
years later. Last I knew, she was still outside Philadelphia.
Радужная форель.
I left home at 15 and didn't see her again. She and I didn't always see eye to eye.
Так, так
I
убрать
wasn't
удочку.
always a very obedient child.
I can only imagine.
Still, I loved her in my own way, and she me in hers. Somehow, even from the grave, she managed to
Ну
have
тут
the
долго
last
будем ловить,
laugh.
нет?
You got a bite.
Блин. Твою ж мать.
Arthur's got a bite. That's on the hook, Arthur.
Тихо, 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 рыбка. Тихо, тихо. Ну какая резвая. У нас, короче, из наживок что-то типа блесны, что ли? Не пойму.
Not bad, Arthur.
Еще один окунь. О, на 2
Make sure
килограмма.
you don't forget about that and let it rot in the bag.
Ha! Got ya!
Так. Мы долго будем рыбачить, нет? Ладно, рыбачим, пока рыбачится.
It looks like you got a bite, Arthur.
Just gotta reel him in now, Arthur.
Тихо, тихо, тихо. Пробел, сэр, нажимаешь, быстрее подкручивает, удобнее. Просто пробел это для проводки. Тихо, 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 тихо. Ну, какая рыбка, не хочет на лодку. Куда потащила? Команды уплывать не было и сорваться. Тихо, тихо, тихо.
There you go. That's a nice one.
Так, я уже
That'll
5
grill up
поймал.
nice.
Ребят, давайте заканчивать это. Нет, нам опять говорят, надо кидать.
Nice, you hooked him.
Тихо, тихо, тихо. Ну нормально, можно рыбу ловить, причем не больше не мелочь мы ловим, а крупничок под 2 килограмма. Это очень неплохо. Еще вот самок можно как-то ловить. Уж приманки на это есть. Обязательно все изучим.
You're getting the hang of this.
Worth keeping that one.
Так, ну чё?
Hey, I reckon we call
Всё.
it a day, fellas.
Надоело рыбачить.
Already?
You ain't been chasing down outlaws.
All right. Think we got a decent haul here. Pearson will be happy. Should we head back?
We could keep the boat not too far back to camp from here.
Good idea. Could be useful.
What about the horses?
Well, they'll find their way back.
Мы
Just
еще
follow
лодку
the shore
угнали.
south, Arthur.
That was fun. Thank you, boys. Now, Hosea,
Yes.
how about a song?
Okay. All right, I got one for
Блин,
you.
классно. Мне нравится.
I asked that cow to give me some.
I asked that gal to give me some. She says wait till the taters is done. I couldn't wait till the taters was done. I couldn't wait till the taters was done. Threw her on the floor and I knocked off some. I wish to God I'd have passed her by. I wish to God I'd have passed her by. Taters got burned and so did I.
Забавная песня.
That was pretty good. But you know, what song we should be singing?
What?
Well, look at us. 3 mariners.
Ah, of course.
Well, we be 3 poor mariners newly come from the seas. We spend our lives in jeopardy while others live at ease. Shall we go dance this round, around, around? Shall we go dance this round, around, around? And he that is a bully boy, come pledge me on this ground, round, round, round. We care not for the martial men that do our state's disdain, but we care for the merchantmen that do our states maintain. To them we dance this round, around, around. To them we dance this round, around, around. And he that is a bully boy, come pledge me on this ground, 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 ground. Oh, bravo! Bravo! Well, you know, we should not let the folks back at camp think that we had too much fun.
Indeed not.
Да, уж лучше не показывать. У нас уже встречают вон там девчонки. Так, сюда к пирсу подходить, да?
All right. I think we are gonna be okay. I know. I always know. Whenever I got you two by my side, things are gonna be just fine.
Да, будем надеяться, что все будет хорошо. Так, где моя рыба там?
This place will be good for us. For now, anyway.
I hope so.
Отлично. Порыбачили.
I'll give these fish to Pearson.
Новый юг. Задание выполнено. Так, на F1 я опять что-то не выполнил, наверное, да? Ну, как всегда. Я даже не смотрю. Вырубите Андерсона, не получив ни одного удара. Вот которого я бил в поезде. Поймайте, достаньте... еще опять. Блин, эти тайм-триалы? Нет. Я уж 100 раз говорил, я не люблю тайм-триалы.
Arthur, how you been?
Что
I've
опять
been real
случилось?
worried.
What do you want?
Don't be like that. All right, just a few bucks. I'm short.
Get lost.
Well, I'll go try someone with a heart.
You do that.
Так, надо бабла подкинуть, кстати, нашу копилку. В общачок. А то у нас вообще ничего там нет, по-моему, да? Что с общаком? Так, пожертвовать. 2 бакса. Давайте хоть 10 закинем. Все равно тратить-то будем на это самое. Так, ой. Давай 10. Отлично. Так, где там наш этот повар? Ух ты, там что-то про рыбу появилось, смотрите. Можно на рыбалку переходить, да? Блин, полно заданий.
I'm not fooled. Was up near North Elizabeth.
Ну чё?
Fixated on this pocket watch Dutch had. Big fancy thing it was.
Он не принимает что-то ничего.
And hungry too. Hadn't eaten in 3
И
days.
странно.
So I thought to myself, I'll rob this pair of bastards. So I followed them out
Значит,
of the
жрачки
bar.
наберем
It was a dark
на
night.
халяву.
I followed down this alleyway. As I pulled out me gun to set with him in his deck.
Нет, не работает. Ну, есть мы не хотим, но все-таки можно пожрать. На всякий пожар пускай будет. Зря я сюда проношу все время жрачку им. Не готовили. Приятного аппетита, Артурчик. Опять ты?
You smell. It's cologne. It's liquor. It's cologne from Cologne, Germany. Oh, I just had a few nips, Arthur. I'm not drunk. I'm just happy. You know, you ought to try sometime. Drinking? Happiness. Try happiness. Just a little.
Да, хватит нас одного алкаша, которого мы, блин, спасали. Теперь еще этот появился. Так, пожертвовать. Давайте рыбки им сплавим, что ли. На рыбки.
Might as well keep the reserves as full as we can.
Одну оставим себе, сготовим. Надеюсь, они с голоду не помрут. Это что у нас такое? Это у нас это... Приманка для хищников. Не, это для охоты. Все. Улучшения мы делать не можем. Так что, думаю, на этом мы закончим. Вот. А где наша лошадка? Лошадка, иди сюда. О!
Reverend?
Пастор, опять нажрался, что ли?
Hello.
Чего тебе надо?
What do you want?
I'm not quite sure. Oh, this keeps happening.
Они тут все бухают без конца, задолбали уже, заколебали алкаши. Чуть что, я тут улучшаю повозки, понимаешь, это с медикаментами совсем, а они лопают, гады. Ладно, ребят, давайте на этой веселой ноте закончим. Закат у нас там. На следующий раз продолжим дальше проходить. Задание есть. Это был Red Dead Redemption 2. Всем пока-пока. До новых встреч.